Hello everyone, it's me again, Slynike, no brainer. This has been a long time since I've last done a video. Put that down to the fact that I went on holiday and I got a new microphone which sounds shit in comparison to my old one, unfortunately. That's what happens when you start buying more expensive gaming headsets. The microphones get worse for some reason. But I am back and I'm going to do a playthrough of Endless Legend. It was released a few hours, I think 2 hours ago. Endless Legend is a game I've been playing on and off for quite a while now. It was in early access before, so I was playing it for quite some time, and now it is fully released. And Pan, in the VIP section, claimed that it was almost impossible to beat the endless difficulty AI in this game. Of course, that was before certain changes have happened, which probably have made it a lot easier, but still, I'm taking him up to the challenge. I'm going to see how good the Endless AI is by playing this game on Endless difficulty. Endless difficulty is the, no, that's difficulty. Where's the difficulty? Where the hell is the difficulty here? That's game speed. Oh, difficulty, right. Endless difficulty. The hardest difficulty game mode. Apparently, it's pretty hard. Now, this isn't like certain other Let's Plays. I'll try to describe as much as I can about what's happening in this game, because after all, it's a release game, and a lot of people still don't know what it is yet. People will never know what it is yet, most people. But it is I won't remember, most of the time, what I'm talking about. I won't remember what I'm doing, and I won't remember to tell people a lot. If you want a beginner's tutorial on this, there's a link down in the description below, which leads to Pancakes' channel by his name of Panshazu. He's probably got a better tutorial than me. If he doesn't have one, I'll find one somewhere. But this one is more of a sort of a how good are the AI in this 4X game sort of tutorial. It's not a tutorial. This isn't a tutorial. What am I talking about? No, this is a playthrough to see how good the AI is. Because I want to know how good the AI is. I want to know if I can beat it quite easily. So this is going to be an endless difficulty. Game speed, normal, because that's how it's supposed to be played. Empires, 4. Should I go all the way up to 8? More AIs. I think I'll move it to 6. 6 sounds like a good amount, and we'll have a normal size because it's 6 people. All the factions will be random, even my faction will be random, because I don't actually have a preferred faction here. I mean, I do like to play the Necrophages a bit, but I haven't got a preferred faction. Those two are the exact same faction though, so if I random one of these two, I'll be unhappy because I don't like the Volters, and I'll probably restart. But I like to random anyway. Apart from the Volters, I like every faction, so we'll do that. Will shape and shit like this. I might edit this out. If I don't, then here we go. Speed factor. Very fast purely because while some people would like the animations, I don't. Encounter sequence, normal. Well, victory conditions, everything except score victory. Yes, please. Don't need time turns because it's only going to be me playing. Willed. Yes, let's random everything. Well, difficulty has to be normal, unfortunately. Random. So this is an all random endless playthrough. I wish I could do random empires and random world size, but I can't do that. Oh, I can do a random world size, but I can't do random empires. So, for the sake, it won't be a completely all random, but it will be a mostly random playthrough. Let's look at all the beautiful randoms. Haha. So, let us begin the game. This is where I pause the recording so that we wait for the load game to happen, because the game can take a long time to load the first time. Especially with my computer.
It is coming. I am convinced. Now I must convince the others. We have seen the longer winters. We have felt the limits of the sharing. Our planet is changing. We must change with it. We must leave the forest. Start again. Explore and reach out. We must find new ways. Adapt. Learn. For if not, we will perish. And that will not happen while I wear the crown.
Alright, and welcome to the game. I am playing as the Wild Walkers, the AIs. No, not the AIs, the Elves. Now, the Elves are a very interesting nation because they have bonuses in forest tiles, but they're kind of weak on their own. What is it? Yeah. I get +1 industry production. Industry production is to increases the speed at which you build things. It's required for building things. I get +1 from forests, and then I have the ability to see my opponents in my regions even when Fog of War is available, which is important. And that's basically about it. I also have a few like bonus technologies, but that's basically about it. So we'll just turn on the FIDS here. FIDS is Food, Industry, Science and Dust. Those are the 4 main resources for you to acquire. You have to acquire food to build population, industry to build buildings, science, dust is like gold to hurry productions if you played other 4Xs, and science is to research technologies. Now unfortunately, I've got my faction is very, very good at making use of forests. This is not a forest place at all. If I'm in a desert, we've got some serious problems here, so. But wow, there's a lot of anomalies around. A lot of anomalies. Just leave my guys out, sending my guys out to explore right now for a bit. Alright, so. Let's think, where would be the best place? I actually have some glass steel over there, which is awesome. And I also have some dyes over here, which is awesome. Those are glass steel is used to build advanced units, and dyes are a resource, luxury resource. I could get some extra science and stuff here, but I feel like I really need the food. Now here would provide me some really good food. So I think I'm going to settle here so that I get access to this and this, but I don't get access to this. You get access to all the FIDS that are around your main tile where you build your city. If you build here, I'll get this bit here, and then these, and then this and this and this. This is a very no food area though, but starting here is very nice. I don't have forest though, which is unfortunate because then that means I cannot use my faction ability as well as I could, as well as I want to. So let's start here. Boom. Alright, so my first production. Workers are very different in this game to how in Civ. In Civ, you work a tile and you get FIDS from it. In this game, you don't. Instead, you have a worker and they provide 4 of any resource, and you just place it wherever you want. Except for influence, it only provides 2 to influence. It's going to take 2 turns to get another population if I do this, 3 turns if I don't. Seed storage is vital. How long will it take me? 7 turns? Alright, so it's much better right now to just focus on producing food to produce people. My hero, on the other hand, now in this game you have heroes who give you extra stuff. What's his got? They've changed the skill tree recently, so I need to look all this stuff up as well. +1 battle industry efficiency. +2 industry per person. That means that I get 2 industry per person working the industry section. Right now they're working food, so that's not that useful. What's this? That's the start. Assignment cooldown to terrain with forest, which isn't useful to just city to city to city. That's +1 movement, +1 vision, 1 spot, attack, bonus, range, damage. This hero ain't that useful. It's got siege though. They can do very well in sieges. Don't know whether to make this guy governor or yet, so I'm not going to spend his level ups on anything right now. Right now it seems like I've only got one real area. I've only got one way I can move right now until I research sea tech to move out. But for now, I will explore this ruins. Ruins are things that you can explore, and they will give you bonus. So search 30 dust. Okay, that's the equivalent of like 30 gold for some people. Move my guy over here, and I've got to start sending all these guys to go down here to start exploring. Sea storage is going to take a little turn. Yep, I think I've just got to choose a research now. And do I go for the mill foundry or the language square? Could go for this. Get some extra science over here. How long would that take? 4 turns? If something's going to take 4 turns, I'm probably going to want the mill foundry to get some extra production as fast as I can. Now, I don't consider myself a great player, but I consider myself a competent player. That I shouldn't have explored a ruin until the next turn. Right, this is the faction stuff. I shall read it out to you. You get quests in this game, and these quests you do for extra bonuses. So, it has been a difficult winter. Not merely the weather and the hunger, but all the rivalries within the Wild Walkers have descended upon the head that wears the crown. Your head. During the long cold months when both space and activity are lacking, tempers flare and arguments begin. As usual, it is the shamans of the Sokwa clan who fan the flames. We should not have left the forests, our gods will desert us, we are made weak without the sharing. They should be named the Tate clan, that talk too much. Jua the Anitio, Onontio, the highest judge and warlord, and for now your word remains law. The challenge is to occupy these grumblers and those who will listen to them. They need a purpose and a destruction. Around you are many ancient sites where the previous civilizations rose and fell. To avoid that same fate, it would perhaps be a good idea to investigate these places, and to give the grumblers something else to whine about. So, I've got to explore 4 ruins, and I will get 15 gold and then the next quest. And these are the ruins, of course. I shall explore the first one now. Oh, good, I do have land access to somewhere else. 30 more dust, okay. I was worried this was just going to be one big island, and that would have sucked. Although it might still just be one big island, we don't know yet. Just put these two together for now. So that's 1 ruin, still 10 turns, so just going to end my turn now. Just going to build up for a little bit. Yay, level 2, 5 turns for that, 4 turns for that. What would be the best? I think it'd be best to do this, but then that'll be 10. I think it'd be best to split these up for 6 and 6. Okay, I've encountered the Ursies. These guys aren't very good pacification bonus, but they do have some very powerful units. They've got 156 life base, that is ridiculously high, so these guys are very good tanks. My guys start off as archers, so these would probably be pretty good to steal early on. In this game there are minor factions that spawn units which attack you. You can pacify them by either burning their villages to the ground, or by completing quests, or bribing them. And then they become yours, and then you can assimilate them into your faction and get various bonuses. In this case, the Ursies would give me 5% reduction costs on all my buildings, which isn't that great, but would provide me with their units, and they are tanks, big tanks. As I said before, I have archers. These are my archers actually. If I just go to edit, they are forest rage, so they get extra damage on forest when they're in forest. There's still no forest anywhere though. They have high attack, decent damage, but low defense, and not high health. So tanks would be perfect to have to aid with these guys. Okay. Now these guys also have a useless assimilation, 5% life, but these guys are cavalry units. They have a decent, they're just all-around decent units with a higher than average speed. I think I prefer the Ursies though. But wow, but these guys are in my regions at the start, so I need to deal with them quite quickly. Wow, even more dye over here, so that's 2 sets of dye deposits, which is quite cool. Now, these are actual savannas, so these count technically as forests. So this would be a good place to expand to soon, because these are technically forests. And my units are all better, and my everythings are better in forests. Now this patch down here is also forest, but I didn't settle down here. I settled there. Might have been a good idea to settle here actually, because there was some stuff around here, including a forest, but this extra food here is just too good to pass up. And having a sea access right at the start is very nice as well. Well, it's not right at the start, but as soon as I can, it's very nice. Alright, so next turn I'm going to go for the Language Glare. This will allow me to parley, to talk with these villagers and get quests from them to start pacifications quickly. Dead end, dead end. Ah, more ruins up here. Ooh, this would be nice to expand to as well. This game's randomness seems to have given us really good places to expand to. You generally don't see this good of an area early on, but I could expand here, I could expand here. This forest seems to be a lot less, but it's got 2 really good, 2 5s, whereas this has just got 1s of a lot of stuff. But that does access the sea as well. It's a tough choice. That'll give me 12 and 12 food and 10 industry just from those 4 tiles, whereas these 5 tiles would give me 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 as well, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So not as good, but still pretty good. So that's an even better spot. These regions are massive. Wow. Alright. Can I speed anything up extra for here? No, I could spend 52 dust to speed this up. And I think I will. Yeah, I think I will. I'll speed that up. Oh, dead end. Okay, so that is really the only region I have next to me to colonize. And this whole space is basically just worthless to me, pretty much. More Ursies. Huh. Another minor quest. I get those from ruins and villages. This time it's a ruin. There are enough engravings and diagrams around this ruin that even an idiot could understand it. Somewhere in the region, an enormous chunk of glass steel contains a beautifully forged weapon. One of the cleverest among you have figured out that this was the work of the smith who thought he could kill the demons in his mind by stabbing a large block of glass steel. Apparently even the ancient peoples of this planet were given to flights of madness, so don't feel bad if you're having one of these days. Yes, I have those. So in order to do this correctly, you must first be in control of the region. So my quest is to colonize this region, and I do want to colonize this region, so this actually all works out pretty well. Oh, now this is even better of a place because I can expand here and then just cross over to here because there's some really good anomalies over here as well. This is, though, looking like this is a 2-region island. It looks like I've got an island map, which isn't the best in the world. Because the Endless AI, they get a bunch of bonuses, so they might be able. So if I don't deal with them fast, they could potentially just spiral out of control. If that happens, I'm gonna have some problems. Also means I'm gonna have to sim quite a few turns, and it's gonna be boring for everyone involved. It's gonna make some very boring video if I have to spend the first like 100 turns or so not doing anything. Might as well put them onto here because it's going to be 1 turn until they're built anyway, so I might as well just put them straight onto industry. Still just waiting around. Gain another population point. Come on, please have a lane connection somewhere else. Oh wow, this would also be a really good place to colonize. There's that there, the life tree, which is an incredible wonder. There's some nice gold over here, which is nice. 714 food right there, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 industry, so that's actually a really good spot. But this spot would be better in the long run, probably. It's also a lot less distance for my cells to travel, so I think I will just travel straight to here. Sure, I'll spend the rest of my money buying that out. Let's start buying this. The Founders Memorial, you can only build it once, but it provides just a small amount of boosts to everything. I think I will eventually use this hero as a governor, but a governor over here where I've got forests. Because he has bonuses to forests. Because in this game you can use heroes as either governors or as attacking units that are very powerful. The Geltridus. 5% damage is alright, an alright assimilation. Their cavalry, they have very high damage. Ooh, I might like these. But their defense and initiatives, meh. Their life's pretty high, so they're a cavalry with decent life and high damage. That's pretty nice. And they've got a decent assimilation. I might get those. Ooh, another ruin. Good, good, good. I need those to complete the faction quest as well as to just give me shit. Ooh, I shouldn't have assimilated there because I would have liked to have checked if I could make the Founders Memorial anytime quicker. There we go. Completed my language square. Next, I think I'll get the public library. Start producing more science. Then I'm going to split my army up a bit. Nope, that isn't splitting. Why does this not want to split? Whatever, I'll just move them both over. It's fine. Wow, there's another wonder here. The more I think about it, more I want it over here instead. There's another thing over here. Oh, there's two more right there. This map is very good for this sort of thing. Whoa! 30% attack on unit, 5% defense, 15% damage can be equipped by heroes only. That's a really good weapon. But it costs adamantium, 12 of it, and adamantium is a late game resource, so it's actually not a very good wonder for early on. Glass steel over here, that's nice, very nice. Still didn't check to move people around, oh well. I should do it like this probably. Yeah, because the thing is, once the settler starts, you can't grow, so I'm worried that at 1 turn and then 5, it'll just... In fact, I could just move them all onto something like influence or dust, or even science. Yeah, I'll move them all into science, like it makes it 2 turns, meaning that they'll grow, and then I'll place them all into industry. By moving them all onto science, I'll gain that science boost I need. And Parley. Bring back 10 glass steel. Okay, so they will join pacify if I get 10 glass steel. So I just need glass steel now for those guys. And I'll just go pacify the Ursees as well. There's so many good spots to settle here. My hero's gained enough level to reach level 2. Still don't want to spend his points yet though. I don't think I need to build anything, to change anything yet. To choose, rather, to what to put him into. Yeah. Alright, and now everyone's grown, I can put them all onto industry. My public library got a huge boost, 2 turns worth of boost out of it, so that's nice. And you come to parley. Perfect. I've got a second quest, which is about just colonizing this region, which is what I want to do. So that's even better than before. And there's also 3 Ursees villages here, so I think I'm definitely going to try and assimilate these guys, because I get 5% building reduction per guy, so per village, should I say, that's pacified in my empire. So, but yeah, this is a very deserty map. Should probably move these guys back a bit, put them in my garrison for a turn or 2, wait for the settler to build, and then use these guys to protect the settler. Is that really fast as they can go? Yeah. Can't afford to hurry the construction or anything like that. Empire plan will be unlocked in 6 turns. Alright, Empire plan, simulate. Now, Empire plans are things that increase the effectiveness of your entire empire, but it costs influence, the 5th resource that I've not been talking about yet. Influence you get from controlling cities, stuff like that, and it's used mostly for diplomatic actions and for these empire plans. So it cost me 20 influence to get a upgrade on something. Now, what I don't want is this, because I'm never going to put people on dust. This isn't that useful because I'm not going to rush people to kill. This isn't that useful because so far there's only been one path to explore. Honestly, it's never useful. So I want this, and it's going to cost 20 influence. I get 2 per turn, and it's going to be 6 turns, so I'll definitely have enough influence, so I don't need to do anything about it. How long have I been recording for? Not that long. Alright, and put these guys in the garrison, leave the hero out because no, might as well, because I can't put him in the garrison, unfortunately, strangely enough. Just guess you just can't put heroes in garrisons unless you put them as a governor. So just end my turn, wait until the settler has been built. Public library has been finished. And now, how many texts do I need to unlock? 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Yeah, I need 4 more, it says right there. So I definitely need to unlock the 2 extractors. Because I've got Glasssteel and Dyes. This is Dyes, right? Yeah, Dyes. I would like to get the mercenary market so that I can buy some new heroes. My unit would be nice to have, but I think I'd probably best off getting the mint. So, I don't care about weapons or armor, so I am going to start research on the mint. One turn for that settler. Now I'll move these guys. So this connects up to this, which is a huge place. How big is the map? Not necessarily very big, so. And this is going to lead to another region. Oh, I see a colour. Alright, so there's a faction across the sea over here. Good to know. Oh. Enemy wild walkers. Alright. Now, just going to show you the diplomacy screen a little here. If I had to try and do stuff, for example, it would cost me influence to do that sort of thing. So, yeah, there we go. They've been killing their faction. Alright. Just don't kill me, please. That'd be nice. My settler hasn't now been finished, so... Put him in it. There we go. And move these guys. It's going to take some time. Do I want to move it over here? No, I really don't. Not anymore. Do I want to move it here? Or do I want to move it here? Would be on my borders. Much easier to defend my borders with this. But it's going to take me 6 turns to get here, whilst it's going to take 9 turns to get up there. So I think that 3 turns extra isn't enough to justify it, so I'm going to start, and I'm going to land here-ish. That'll give me 5 production, that'll give me 10 production, yeah. So I'm going to do that over here first. And don't kill me, please. I really don't want you to kill me, because I need to research. I need to get this desperately. Go, search as quickly as you can. Ah, fuck, they're attacking me. Alright. Retreat from battle. When you retreat, you lose half of your... Everyone loses half of your life, but you keep the unit. Which means that they have to attack you twice for you to die. It's a good way of stopping your scouts just instantly dying. Alright. I have cleared this. Just minimize this for now. Alright, so I just got a quest to go to this ruin over here and search for a relic there in 5 turns. Hopefully I'll get there in time. Alright, now for the main quest. Time and experience bring knowledge, though new knowledge is not always welcome. The dream of a great new tower to the stars, a symbol to Gaia, has been put off by strikes and riots at the building site. Ashakadashi, who lead the Sokwa, claims your dreams are foolish sacrilege. He and many others continue to insist on the old ways. There are those, however, who have seen what you have seen and question the old ways as you do. You must explore, go further, learn more. You convince them to look beyond the forests, to seek new ways. It's time to explore further and find new allies or new slaves of the city you see in your visions. In a region that belongs to your empire, pacify at least one village of a minor faction and assimilate. Well, I'm going to be assimilating the Ulysses, aren't I? So, there we go. That'll work. I don't know what that Visions of Glory means, but... Okay, see, so there is an enemy army there. It's probably very small right now, though, but that's what I mean by you can see units inside your territory even when it's Fog of War. 2 Minotaurs there, 2 cavalry units. Both of them are powerfuler than me and my units right now, so I'll just upgrade my hero a little bit and cheat. This isn't really cheating, but I'll say it's cheating. What would this do? Gives me much better stats than the other thing. 201 though. Cost me 25 to upgrade my bow, which I think is worth doing. But these guys might be able to deal with me. They might not, though. It's hard to say. Hard to say. I think they could probably do it, so let's just hope they don't. one turn for that public library to finish. Better start putting people back onto food to get people better food, but this is about to finish, so there we go. I'll do it like this so that that finishes, and then I move them all onto food. Oh, they actually attacked me. Alright. Alright, these guys are basically dead now. Because they healed enough, they had one more turn's worth of movement, and they'll go explore that ruin just in time. Seems like our opponents, though, have colonized this region now. I managed to get this. Interesting, a shield, which gives extra attack on unit, which would be nice to have had on this in this fight, except I don't have titanium to actually put it. Now, if I retreat, I don't get anything. I can't really run. I don't have anywhere to run to because they're blocking the way. But I could retreat and run to my base, which might get me the advantage, but I'll lose half my health doing so. It's probably a much better idea for me to just fight here. Alright, I'm gonna fight. I'll probably lose my settler though, and it's gonna suck. Alright, so this is the fight. This is the in-game fighting engine. It basically plays out a bit like a tabletop board game. Pretty much. Now, my units are all better in forest, so I need them to run into a forest. These guys start in a forest, that's nice. So I would... We also have more less initiative, which really sucks. I want this guy to run away, to basically be defensible right here, because this guy is not going to be useful for the most part. Ready. Alright, so I want to go here and hold position. I want these guys to just hold position. 1, 2, 3, range of 4, so they could actually hit as soon as they get the initiative up. These guys are powerful though right now. They have a 78 defense. Holy shit. Because they're in the forest. Alright. Launch. He runs straight at my archers. Oh dear. Oh, my archers almost straight up died. Oh no, no! Not my settlers. Shit, my settlers are dead. Shoot, shoot! Oh god, the cavalry. My archers are both dead. This is really, really bad. They both have higher initiative. This is over. Well, this is a problem. And I think this is a problem that will have to be solved in the next episode. So I've lost a settler, and one of my guys and my hero is dead right now. So I need to build a new, so I need to build a new settler. So I've lost about 12 or so turns right now, and I need to colonize that before they colonize it. This might end up being a restart very early on in the game. Oh dear. Well, I'll see you all next time. It's been me, Signing out.